Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. It is November 20, 11:49 p.m., Birmingham, Alabama. Topic: I'll leave the light on for you, and I'll get to that in a moment. But as we know, well, Trump's going to be sworn in January 20. There's no way he can't not be, because it's clear, and anyone who doesn't see it would have to really be blind and deaf, that we have a lot of bad guys in the neighborhood. And I've heard multiple times that in a lot of cases, some are demonic filled. You know, a demon tells them what to do and they do it. They could be billionaires. That's okay. Demon still has control of a lot of them. This is why so much has gone crazy. Look, some don't even think they're doing anything wrong here. And so they keep doing it. So the point is, it's going to all be put in single file the way it needs. All the evidence will be collected and put together. And boy, there's a lot of it. And I believe, personally, it'll come down to the Supreme Court, not the states. And I know you've heard that if there's no resolve, then it will come to the states, and each state will have only one vote. And if you look at the map, overwhelming is Donald Trump. If each state has one vote, then Donald Trump, he's going to win it by 80%. You know, 50 states, so probably around 40 votes. And on top of that, people, some, not many, some are getting discouraged. But here's what is in my mind and why I don't understand that we're not doing more. Look, there's 72 million plus of us. That rivals Antifa by 1,000 times, BLM by a couple thousand times. And we have guns, you know. But look, Donald Trump will win. And I don't think God has changed his mind. If he did, I believe he would have advised us of that and let us know in advance that, hey, look, you know, it's time to go home. And that's okay too. I'm ready to go home. But keep in mind, God uses the good, you and I, and the bad, the other, to achieve his ultimate goal. Not just to bring about one or two small things, but the ultimate good that's going to reach to heaven. He'll choose bad people, and they'll do everything they can, and it will play right into God's hands. No questions. So keep in mind, that's how God works. That's how he's working right now. And what I said, we'll keep the light on for you. There could be a rapture of the church any day, but I still believe Trump will be in and elected for 4 years. Not sure if he'll be there the whole 4 years, simply because there may be a rapture of the church. But he will be president. no ifs, ands, and buts. He will be sworn in January 20. And as you and I see what's going on, he sees and knows much more than we do, because he's got a lot of people reporting to him every day everything that's happening. And he knows who they are. So January 20, sworn in. January 21, you're going to see a different president. You're going to see a president that will absolutely, the law is the law. If they get out and do what they did when we had that march, that peaceful march in D.C., and then they came in and started fighting, you know what? They're tagged already. Their number is tagged. Their name is tagged. Their name is known. And BLM, all of those people, they're tagged and known. And Antifa, they're tagged and known. I can see Trump coming out on the 21st of January. Excuse my French, but all hell's going to break loose, because he's going to get hardcore against these people. All of them. Now, you know how they make butter or they make cheese, and we'll just say cheese. You have to work it in a way that the impurities come to the top, the curd, and you take that off. Well, when President Trump, or when the prophecy, the guy that talked about that in prophecy, saying, look, he's extended this to find out who all is involved, and those that we don't know of that are involved. Well, we're waiting for these curds, or this useless piece of goat's milk, I guess, to come to the surface where it can be wiped off, and it'll be seen, and you'll be able to see it to get it out of the way. And I think God is going to bring this to surface so that everything can be seen, bring those who have been hiding to surface so that we know who they are, and they're doing it today. So if there happens to be a rapture of the church, say 3 years from now, this is going to be a day of darkness. This is going to be a time of darkness. But God will simply leave a light on for you. So those who choose, and they can, during that time, to accept Christ. So the Holy Spirit will take us out, but he will still leave a light on for those who are lost, and that light will show their way into salvation. But bank on it, Trump swear in January 20 and 21st. Guys, I see a completely different man, and I stand with him 100%. Everything, every way, anything he chooses to do, I stand with him. And he won. Hands down, he won by millions of votes. So keep your head up and know that it's done, because God said it. And one person said, well, you know, what if it doesn't happen? Wow, that'd just shake our belief in prophecy. It would rattle what we think of prophecy. So again, Amos chapter 3, verse 7, God says, I tell my prophets what I do in advance so that they can pass it to you, so that when it does happen, you won't be caught off guard. Because you've heard it and you know it's coming. Get ready. to see these election results change in a miraculous way. It'll be pro-Trump all the way, every one of them. And he will be sworn in. No ifs, and buts about it. Jody Wolf Expoz.